Hi everyone. So to celebrate, I'm going to show you guys a little video about how I do my video editing and stuff like that. So to get started off, I select the video. You see I had a lot of videos and I get it to a certain point, cut off right there, and I cut that part out. Then I skip all the way to the end and clip out the end of the video, scroll all the way through, make sure it's the right game, get to the exact victory spot that I want, get right line perfect up, cut, clip, delete it out. Always make sure to delete the ending. I hate seeing the cap cut at the end. Then I'm trying to get my video under 54 seconds. So for the clips I add in, they fit within the time frame. So I'm trying to find out the perfect spot between final turn and me playing the cards to insert my end of game image, which is going to be, of course, the Joker laughing. The clip in particular is from Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, the movie. Very good movie. I highly recommend watching it. I always up the volume a little bit on it because I find it's a bit too low compared to the music and stuff like that. Then I scroll all the way to the beginning and I find my locations. So the first location, I make sure everything's off the screen, capture it for a few seconds, make my cut, select the area, get it to 20 degrees, line it up, get it to the right size I want it at. Try to have it centered on the screen, and there we go. Get it to where it's dark, and then I insert my audio clip, which is going to be Jim Carrey from Ace Ventura. It's all ready then. So next we're going to the second location. So we've got our first cut there. We're just getting it to the right length. Right about there should be good. And then we just zoom in, bring it down a little bit so it's centered on the screen, get to the darkness and insert our audio clip. And this time we're going to be going with It's Free Real Estate because that location is absolutely free real estate. I was having a bit of a quandary. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go with free real estate or another one, but I decided in the end to go with free real estate. I have to up the volume up to 1,000% for that clip. And yeah. Next, I get to the third location, which is Oscorp. We don't like that location, so I got to line it up to perfectly right before it lights up. Clip it. Get a few seconds. There we go. And then we get it to negative 20 degrees. And then get it to the right size and line it up to center. And as you can see, I do all this on my phone. So, you don't need to be at a computer or anything fancy to do it. I'm just using CapCut, nothing special. So now I'm looking for the audio clip from The Simpsons. I'm in danger because, that was the immediate sentiment when I saw that location. But as you can see, I have it edited so you don't see till after this that I drew the answer to the location. So immediately you have the sense of like, oh shit, that's a bad location, which is what I want to convey with the clip. Now, obviously, I don't want to use a full clip, so I cut it down to size. I know the exact audio spots I want it to, and I have to up the volume on this clip as well, just because it's not loud enough. It's always important to watch what you have. Next, I'm looking for any more locations or sound clips that I would use. And I see Cyclops is on the board, so I definitely want to make use of that. I'm going to use that audio cue. I forgot to put the audio cue for Spider-Man in retrospect, but I'll go back and edit that later. This is just me recording over this afterwards. So I found the clip for Cyclops, and I'm going to be putting in a very short audio clip. That's hard to get precise, and you can see like I spend a little bit of time trying to line it up, get it perfectly in sync with the animation. Then I just copy the audio after editing it, get the other one to the right location, line it up with the second laser, and there we go. We've got the laser effect set up. And that's it for the video. So next we go to the next editing stage, which is going to be on TikTok, where we add the audio and pick the music and fun stuff like that. Oh, actually, before that, we want to fix our title image. So this way, it's a lot easier for our TikTok and whatnot. And we're going to go with Taskmaster for this one, just because I feel like Taskmaster is a good, like, oh, what is it copying? How much is it going to be? Type of card deal for the image. And going with the card images, I've noticed, is a lot more responsive than going with something like locations or things like that. People respond better to close-ups of specific cards for video content and things like that. So that's why I try to always go with that. So yeah, now we're going to be going over to TikTok. And as you can see, I have a few notifications. I have to go check them. But yeah, so we're going to upload it and select the file, choose the right one, and this is where my internet cut out for a second. So what's going to end up happening is you're going to see like, oh no, I can't get anything. It's not showing me any music. Yeah, so what ends up happening is I just end up having to cut, and I come back right about now, and I select the audio. I want to go for something like high tempo-ish, you know, like that gets the heart going. So I go with these kind of recommendations, and because I've been curating a specific type of music, TikTok, the algorithm automatically recommends me like sounds that are going to be successful. So the recommended sounds are usually always good to go with, unless you have something very specific in mind, just because the sounds are what is catered to whatever you have your algorithm set to. So for me, it's things related to gaming and like high-paced stuff like that, Marvel comics, things like that. So I'm just going over, making sure the video's okay, and yeah, make sure it looks good, everything's nice, we didn't miss anything, but we did miss something. We missed Spider-Man, but like I said, I'm going to go back and fix that later. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, now we're just adding in the little end part that I have on all my videos. Always good to have that. Have it saved, and then I come up with the title. And of course I go with the deck archetype that's best known. I try to minimize the amount of characters I use for my titles because I cross-post on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. So I try to have it as I try to keep it as concise as possible. So I just go with a Red Skull versus Lockdown, and as you can see, I already have my title screen. So that's taken care of. I don't have to spend a bunch of time trying to line it up and figure it out with the TikTok one, which, if you've ever done, is a miserable experience. And yeah, then I just put in my hashtags, and because I do it so often, like it just like autofills for me. So I go with gaming on TikTok, for your page, Marvel Snap, Marvel gameplay, memes, meme deck, and then for this, after those my key hashtags, I add my fluctuating hashtags, so whatever is relevant to the specific video. So in this case, it's going to be Red Skull that I go with. And then I always end with my own personal hashtag, hashtag Yargath. Yeah. See, I just double checked to make sure how many hits Red Skull has, and it has over 100 million, so that's perfectly fine with me. And there we go. I copy it to clipboard and it's ready to go. And now we just go and double check, make sure the video is good. As you can see, I have a bunch of drafts ready to go. And yeah, I always like to have my videos prepared. So we just want to verify now that the video is actually working properly. And everything is edited to our liking, and see if we have a good video on our hands. And it do. So yeah, that's it.